And welcome back to the Sturgis Physical Education Center here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. Once again, I'm Isaac Bourne, but welcome back my color analyst, Cameron Boyd. Cameron, it's been a while, but we're glad to have you back on the broadcasts again.
I'm glad to be back too. You know, I've been real busy with Tiger Tunes, but now that that's over, I'm back for good.
And Cameron, you know, we'll update you and some of the fans on what everybody's missed. This Ouachita team out to one of their best starts in program history. 5-0 in the Great American Conference, 14-3 on the season. Those 3 losses coming against all ranked opponents. Cameron, this team is one of the best that Coach Frizzell Kaiser has had, and they're going against a Lane College team tonight that has seen some better days, I would say.
Yeah, I saw Ouachita was on their 4th win in a row of conference matches, so that's a great accomplishment. And then obviously this isn't a conference game for them, but just some good practice.
And Lane College, they are doing the Arkadelphia double once again. Last year they did it as well, but they've got Ouachita tonight, and then tomorrow they'll play Henderson before heading back home. And so, I mean, they've got themselves some tough competition tonight. This Ouachita team led by a plethora of players, but the person I want to talk about tonight has to be setter Courtney Hansen. Coming off a season where she was All-GAC first team and the GAC All-Tournament Player of the Year. She also is coming off her 6th straight double-double of the season with digs and assists. Hansen really can do it all on the court. I mean, you saw her get 7 kills in the last game as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I say it every time, but she really can do it all. She's an all-around player, and I truly love to watch her.
And we're going to send it to the PA system right now for the national anthem and the starting lineups before the start of this one.
Junior from Pearland, Texas, number 13,
there you have it, folks. There's your starting lineups for both teams. We talked about the player on Washita's team to look out for. That would be Courtney Hansen. But on this Lane College Dragons team, the player to look out for, middle blocker Kyra Gaston. She started all 17 matches, and looking into her, I mean, she's really one of the better offensive players on this team.
Yeah, for sure. She seems like she might have some more aggression to her, and just one that would be a leader on this Lane College team as well.
She leads the team in total points per set at 3.05. A player she's a 4-year player for this Dragons team. She's been here for a while. She's been to Washita. This is now her 3rd trip here to Arkadelphia. So she knows how to play in the conditions of the spec. I mean, Cameron, we talk about it. Even we're sweating up here because of just the lack of air conditioning in this building. But, I mean, Gaston knows how to play here, and we'll see what that does for her. Teams going through pregame progressions and things like that. Kylie Kisgan, she'll come in to start at libero for the Tigers. Kisgan, #1 nationally in digs per set, continuing to hold up that honor. She averages 6.02, up from her numbers last week at 5.98. Coming in at libero for the Dragons, #6, it'll be Amaya Bartlett, the sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Head coach Jeanette Williams in her first full season with the Dragons. Meanwhile, Allison Frizzell-Kaiser for Washita. This is her 7th season with the team, and it's only really gotten better from when she started.
Yeah, I agree. And like you said earlier, this has to be one of the best Washita teams we've had in a while.
Courtney Hansen, the setter we've already talked extensively about. She'll be the one to start the game at setter. Bartlett gets under it to start. Lane College, they're on the attack. They're going to put that one past the back line. Gaston, it'll be Shania Jones, the one with the error there. Thedford, she's going to put it down on the net, and it's going to take a trip down the line and down. Thedford, that'll be her first kill of the game. She's got 3 performances in a row with 10+ kills, trying to keep that going here tonight. And that's a line infraction that time for Shania Jones. Washita, they go up by 3 early. Gaston, she'll be the one to receive it, but can't get it back to her team. Washita, they're already starting to pull away in this one. Jones trying to give it up to one of her teammates. No one there, though. So Washita, they'll take the start 5-0 advantage. And I mean, Courtney Hansen really back there. She leads the team in service aces. I'd want to know what it's like to have to receive a serve from her.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the stats earlier. She leads with 31 aces, so now 33.
33 aces right there as the Dragons can't take it again. This Washita team, they've really had themselves a good one to start. 6-0 is the lead. Trying to get it around the antenna, but cannot. This one is all Washita. Head coach Jeanette Williams calling a timeout. We'll take 1-2 to start. Washita 6-0 here from Spec. We'll be back on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win on your side, by your side, the winning side.
Action continuing here from the Sturgeon Physical Education Center. Ouachita, they lead by 7-0 here. Lane College has yet to get past Courtney Hansen and her serving arm. That attack will just barely elude that back line and out. Ouachita stays on the 8-0 run that they've got going here. That one dug. Leah Gardner is going to put it down, but nicely received by Winter Hill. And Ouachita, they're going to relinquish their first point of the game. Dragons get that one down. Jaden Powell, she'll be back to serve first for the Dragons. Hansen up to Thedford. That one nicely blocked. Kisgan can get under it, but now the Dragons starting to get a little bit of fight in them to start this one.
Yeah, that was a great block by the Dragons, and I think we're seeing them get a little more encouraged here with those 2 points.
And Kaylee Thedford, I mean, you know the strength on the swing that she's shown this season, but I'm not sure if she anticipated the strength on that block for the Dragons, as that one can't get over the net. Coming in for Thedford is Savannah Whitaker. Gives it up to Hill, and that one's blocked by Gardner. Ouachita takes the lead up to 8, their largest of the game. Over to Gaston. Off the block, Ouachita can return it. And Thedford and Brazil. You're used to seeing Thedford over there, but Riley Brazil will get it off the block and down for a score. And Cameron, one thing you're starting to see from this Ouachita team is, I mean, they haven't put in anyone that they wouldn't regularly put in. They want to make sure that they take this one no matter how big the lead gets.
Right, I think they want to get more comfortable before they put in their bench players right now.
Savannah Whitaker, she's back to serve. Up to Gaston. Off the block, Dragons have it back. Kisgan, she's going to send it up to Brazil. And a little bit too much arm on the swing. They are going to say it went off the block, so that's going to be a Ouachita point. Up to Gaston. Hansen, nice dig. Kisgan, she'll give it to Brazil. And that one just barely eluding our camera. You see Gavin Wallace start to maybe make the move to get up. And Chris Babb, our head director, always says, you know, you can protect the camera before you do your body. So Gavin was about to do that there. 14-2, here's Whitaker. And that one, a nice attack that time by Winter Hill. The sophomore, she'll get another point here. She's got 2 in the outing. Hill, after getting that one, she'll be on the serve. Brazil up and finds the gap in between Winter Hill and Gaston.
Yeah, great spot there.
And that's really what you like from that right side, from that outside hitter, just a player that can find the gaps. And Brazil and Kaylee Thedford have made a science out of that this season.
Yeah, I think it's very important to be able to find those spots to aim at while you're hitting.
Gardner, her serve is going to go over the defense and out. Substitution now for Lane College, coming in number 7, Jayla Johnson. and number 17, Delight Olatunji. (15-4) is the Tiger lead. Whitaker on the nice dig. Hansen on the set, and Brazil nicely defended by the Dragons. They'll keep it alive, and they're going to score here. That's the first one of the game for Olatunji. Hansen to Brazil, and coming from that back row is Riley Brazil, and she'll get it down for a point. And swaps here for the Tigers. Emma Hill, the Greenbrier native, coming in, as well as Mac Bidwell. Will sub in for Courtney Hansen and Emily Adams. And Bidwell, she's been a very solid replacement for Courtney Hansen this season when Hansen needs that break at setter. And just a nice vision of what is to come for this Ouachita team at setter coming in the future.
Yeah, I think every time we've seen her play, I've seen improvements, and I think they can have hope that the future of the Ouachita team is in good hands.
And you know, it's obviously very hard to replace a setter like Hansen, but Mac Bidwell this season, she's been setting up her teammates well, and the defense has definitely been coming along for her as well. And with Coach Frizzell Kaiser, when you talk to her, one thing she always loves out of a setter is one that can play defense.
And I can tell Mac Bidwell is the type of person who wants to put in that work and wants to improve in any way that she can.
Bidwell, she'll give it up to Brazil. And nice dig. And the Dragons, they'll keep it alive. Emma Hill, that one off the block, and she'll score. More substitutions for the Tigers. Coming in for Whitaker and Brazil is Thedford and Tice. Anne-Marie Tice, she'll see her first action tonight. Jaden Powell, that one's going to go over the net, but out. Lane College can't catch a break here. Ouachita continuing to make this one out of hand. On the free shot, Ouachita scrambling for it, and they're going to send another one over. Lane College can't get that one over the net. Ouachita continuing to go in this one. 19-6 here in set number one. And that'll be another timeout as Lane College looking to get themselves back into this one. Meanwhile, Ouachita, they're going just as well as always. We'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Ouachita leading 19-6 here in this final non-conference matchup of the season. Lane College trying to get themselves back into this one. It is just set number one. Plenty of volleyball left to be played, but Ouachita just has been outmatching this Dragons team so far. Dragons get it over the net. Bidwell, good setup here for Thedford, and she's going to find it down. Nice dig by Amaya Bartlett to try to get under it, but no one there for her team to respond. And Ouachita, they'll hit 20 before the Dragons hit 10. And Bidwell can't get under it there. Dragons now up to 7. And Bartlett can't get that one. It's just going to go too far. Kylie Kisgan, she'll now serve for her first time tonight. Tigers just 4 away now. And that one blocked by the Tigers, and they're going to give themselves another point. Not sure if it was an infraction by the Dragons or if it was the Ouachita return. Nevertheless, Ouachita now just 3 away. Kisgan left-handed serve. Nicely dug by Hill. Kisgan to Thedford. Nice block by the Dragons, and they'll keep themselves in this one. Substitutions for Lane College coming in: number 12, Shania Jones, and number 10, Tyriana Garrett. Tice on the dig. And Gardner, she's gonna bounce that one between the block and down. And Leah Gardner, she has been a beacon of efficiency this season for Ouachita. She comes into this one with just so many accolades, but 22nd nationally in hitting percentage at 38.6%.
That's a really big accomplishment for her. Another thing I want to point out is just how no matter what's going on the other side of the net, the Ouachita team has kept their side relatively clean and, you know, just kept up their communication.
Adams, she's going to get that one down and off the fingers of libero Amaya Bartlett. And the native of Lawrenceville, Georgia will let another one past her. Ouachita now here, set point for the Tigers. Hanson, she'll be back to serve again. And the service ace will spell the end of set number 1 for us. Ouachita, they overcome the Dragons 25-8, and we'll be back for set number 2 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Breathe in, breathe out, and we're back going here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. One thing about that breathe in, breathe out mantra that Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser goes with, it's something that she goes with a lot with this team. We talked with Madeline Colzer about it, the one that she's produced this front row front row video series for OSDN. You can go check that out today. But Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser has really been good at keeping her team very good on this mental side and really not allowing trap games like this one to get past them.
Yeah, and I think that's even something we see like mid-game. We always talk about how when the Tigers are beat down, she calls them in a timeout, and whatever she says over there in their huddle seems to get them back up again. So I think just, yeah, whatever mantra she has, it's working.
And for, like I was mentioning, but for anyone who wants to watch the video series that we've been having on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, produced and edited and shot by Madeline Colzer, one of our very own directors. You can just head to osdn.live. You probably found it if you found this broadcast, but just head down to our videos, and she's produced two. A third one hopefully coming soon. I'm looking at her right now. We'll see how that one, we'll see when that one comes out, but nevertheless, incredible editing and just great video prowess by her to find a team like this one that their story needs to be told. And the start of the set here sent over by the Dragons. Aaron Dawson can't get that one over the net, and the Dragons will strike first.
And we're seeing a completely different starting lineup for the Tigers right now. We've got Maddie Bell Landry in there, and as well as Peyton Church and Aaron Dawson.
Hanson, she's giving it up to Landry. Swing will be received by the Dragons, but it's going to go back down into their territory. No one there off the set from Winter Hill. Substitutions for the Tigers. Coming in for Peyton Church is Emily Adams. Hanson back to serve. It's tied at Snake Eyes here from Speck. And nice execution by the Dragons, and Jaden Powell will put it down. Powell, the native of Hueytown, Alabama. Also the hometown of Jameis Winston, matter of fact. Jameis Winston, a former Heisman Trophy winner from Florida State. Now just tearing it up for the Giants this season. And by tearing it up, sitting on the bench and having fun. Hanson going to give it up, and Kisgan's just going to send it over on the free shot. Tiger mistakes starting to become a little bit more apparent. Kisgan can't get under it.
Yeah, and I had just pointed out how clean they had kept it on their side of the net, and it's looking like that's slipping a little bit, so they're going to have to pick it back up here.
Dragons, they take their largest lead of the game here, 3-1. Brazil, nice dig. Hanson's going to get a chance at it. Landry, that one's nicely received by the Dragons. Tigers, nice recovery there. They'll stay alive. And can't get it over the net that time is Tyriana Garrett. She leads the team in blocks per set. Substitutions now for the Tigers. Coming in for Maddie Landry is Aubrey Galante. Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser starting to really go by committee for this Ouachita team and really see what the bottom half of her bench can do. Nice dig by Brazil. Hanson over to Adams. And the block by Dawson and Adams, and the Tigers starting to get back on track here. And Galante, another left-handed server. Kisgan, she's going to set it up for Brazil. And through the block and down. Nice swing that time by number 10, Tyriana Garrett. Hill, she'll be back to serve again for the Dragons. They lead 4-3 here. Kisgan, she can't get under it. She can't get under it, and the Tigers relinquish another point here. Dragons starting to find their stride here in set number 2. Ouachita looking here to recover. Hanson up to Dawson. And another infraction by the Dragons, and Ouachita, they'll inch closer.
Now we're going to see freshman Sophie Henry coming in at that front row middle.
She'll come in for Aaron Dawson. Sophie Henry, the native of Waxahachie, Texas, hasn't gotten too much playing time because this middle blocker position for Ouachita really has been as strong as ever.
Right, they just have so many good players in that position, it's hard to work your way up to playing time.
Leah Gardner, obviously the name to mention, but Emily Adams, she's also split time at that right side and middle blocker as well. Hanson up to Henry, and nice strength on the swing, and the Dragons can't recover. Henry, she'll get her first kill of the match here. Gives it up to Gaston. She gets it over. Ouachita a chance to return. Henry, soft touch, but nicely recovered.
Yeah, you even saw her go up with that left hand just to make sure it got over the net.
Henry, and just as we say that, that's the broadcaster's jinx right there. Sophie Henry, that one will roll off her fingers and out. Substitutions now for the Dragons. Coming in number 17, Delight Olatunji, and number 7, Jayla Johnson. Olatunji, she's traveled a little bit. She's traveled pretty far to get here from to Arkadelphia, Arkansas, native of Kawara, Nigeria.
Wow.
Dragons trying to keep it alive. Adams looking for the corner. And that'll be another, and getting it caught up in the net that time is Gaston. More substitutions for the Tigers. Mac Bidwell and Emma Hill come in. And this might be the youngest lineup we've seen on this Ouachita team in a while. Only one senior and only one junior. The rest are freshmen and sophomores. Bidwell on the serve. Tigers will get it back. Kisgan up to Hill. Strong swing, and she's gonna get it off the block. Not sure if they were gonna give it to her, but they do, and Ouachita takes back the lead. Bidwell should get another chance here, back to serve. Nice serve by Bidwell, Tigers get it back. And Henry, she's gonna put it down for another point for the middle blocker out of Waxahachie.
Great swing there. Just a great connection between her and Mac Bidwell as well.
Maybe a sign of things to come for this future of Ouachita volleyball. Cameron, excited to see what you're going to get to cover in just a couple years.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I definitely think the players they have coming up have a lot of talent and potential.
That swing is going to go very long, and Ouachita starting to pull away in this one. Bidwell serving again. Bidwell looking for the corner. Dragons are there to receive it. Bidwell to Hill, off the net. Bartlett there to return it. Kisgan to Hill. And Hill can't find that back line. Dragons, they're going to score. And even with all the youth on the court, you still see that senior leadership in Riley Brazil. She's just great all over the court. Brazil, she's taken a step back since her freshman year with the offensive duties. Still a player that can get you some really good swings. But Brazil, 1,000 career kills, 1,000 career digs in a Washita jersey. She really has done it all in her tenure here with the Tigers, and tonight she's really showing that leadership that's needing to be heard.
Right, and I think the reason Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser has kept her on the floor tonight with all these substitutions is just to have that leadership.
And what a return by the Tigers. Galante gets on the floor to Hill, and then Galante has to, from the floor, use that right hand to get it over the net, and Lane just can't return it. Aubrey Galante, she'll get credit for the kill that time. And the service ace for Brazil. Her and Hansen had 3 apiece last time out against Henderson here from Speck. Bidwell back to Hill. Nicely received by Gaston. She'll have to swing it from the back row, and it's far. This one's starting to be a little bit more competitive, but Washita's still proving that they are the better team in this one. Brazil, that one's barely going to get over the net. Dragons look like they didn't expect it to, and she'll gain her second service ace of the night. And that right there is going to cause head coach Jeanette Williams to signal a timeout. Washita, they take a 5-point lead after the service ace, and we'll be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Visit the Washita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Washita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Washita campus store. Go Tigers.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
They lost the first one.
And welcome back here to the Sturgis Physical Education Center. And Cameron, a little update around the GAC. This is not the only GAC team in action tonight. SWOSU is playing against Southern Naz. Give us an update on that one.
Yeah, so we see SWOSU took the first set against Southern Nazarene 25-15, and they're currently in their second set. SWOSU leading 9-4.
And that'll be a little bit of an update on things to come for the Tigers. The Bulldogs come to town on Thursday night to take on Washita. And while it will be OBU fall break, Washita in OSDN will still be here to give you that one here live from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. But SWOSU, not a great non-conference display, but they've really picked it up in conference play. They're 2-1, hoping to go 3-1 after a win here Monday night. And then they've got the Arkadelphia double coming up later this week. Cameron, I'm just going to coin that the Arkadelphia double from now on. I'll get the copyright for it and everything.
Yeah,
because,
no, I like it.
hey, that's really what so many athletic programs have to do when you come to Arkadelphia. You face Washita, well, you can't leave without taking on the
Right.
Reddies, or vice versa. You see it in volleyball, you see it in swimming, and you just see it in so many of these, with so many of these programs, because you get 2 games and you can play them in one day if you really want to. And you got 2 quality programs here out of Division II sports. And right there, Washita, they lead 14-10. Lane College with the point to inch themselves back a little closer in this one. This is the first time they've hit double-digit points in this one. Bidwell up to Landry. And the dig is going to go out. Substitutions now for the Tigers. Coming in for Hill and Bidwell are Adams and Hansen. And you really see that 2-person swap is a very popular thing for Frizzell Kaiser. Hanson and Adams really the now version of what's going to be in the future Bidwell and Emma Hill, it looks like.
Right.
And a nice swing by Powell, and she's going to find the back corner.
That was a very good spot. It was hard to tell if it was in or out, but definitely grabbed that line.
Lane College, when they found themselves organized in this one, they've been able to really get some good attacks. The main problem with them has just been the ability to organize this lineup. And when they're playing together, though, this Ouachita team has really had some trouble. Another infraction by the Tigers. Dragons inching closer. And a little tidbit on Jeanette Williams, the head coach for Lane College. She spent some time both with Central State University and Elizabeth City College before coming to Jackson, Tennessee to be the head of this Lane College program, who has seen 3 different coaches in the past 5 years. So Williams hoping to stick here in Jackson and lead this Lane College team to some better seasons in the SIAC. Landry there, and she's going to put it down. She'll go out. Coming in for her is Aubrey Galante. And Cameron, with this game being on a Monday night, Ouachita, they've got 3 games this week. How important is it to give those players that are going to get more time later this week some rest?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they need to have the ability to play later this week, and I think that's probably part of Coach Frizzell Kaiser's method here of putting in her bench players.
Brazil, she'll get that one over. Tigers have been very good at responding to some mishaps tonight. Hanson back to Adams. One thing you're seeing from this Ouachita team is nothing special. They're really just having to wait out this Lane College team for the mistakes that are going to be made, like that one there.
And I think, like I was saying earlier about Ouachita keeping their side clean, I think that was more of like when we had the older players in. Now that we've got some of the younger players in, I think that we're seeing that's something they haven't quite mastered yet, but we're seeing some improvement for sure.
And Galante, some strength on that serve, but even more strength on the attack by Winter Hill, native of Carson, California. Really going to put the hammer down that time. This set really more contested. Lane College here hoping to take one from the Tigers. Hanson, she'll give it up to Brazil. And Gaston can't get under it. Riley Brazil, she'll get herself another kill tonight.
Now serving for Ouachita, number 7, Kylie Kisgen.
And Kylie Kisgen, her and Aubrey Galante will join each other as the lone left-handed servers on this team. Kisgen's gonna find the line though and get herself an ace. And Cameron, another thing you've got to mention, we've both been covering this team. This is the 2nd year now. And Kisgen, her improvement from last season, the biggest improvement you've really got to see is on these serves. She led the team in service errors last year, and this year she's committed very few on the season.
Yeah, I think she's just a very hard worker. We even saw her work to get that libero position, and she's done a great job at it so far.
Last year, while mainly playing at that defensive specialist position, she also did get slotted in at libero when Avery Giles started to go into a little bit of a slump last year, and Kisgen played very well at that position. Giles did pick her up that defensive play, but Kisgen this season at full-time libero, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, number 1 in the nation in digs, and I might go to say the best libero in Division II right now.
And that's a huge accomplishment from her, just working her way up every time she plays.
And Coach Frizzell Kaiser, obviously you'll see her name on those record boards, and that really goes to show, I mean, why this Ouachita team is so defensively minded is because Frizzell Kaiser herself was a libero for this Ouachita team not too many years ago. And so now with a player like Kisget to lead this defense, being one of the best in the country, I mean, this is why this team is so successful.
Right.
Henry, she'll get that one over, but Lane here to return. Nice block. But it is going to go down out of bounds. Tigers just could not keep it on the line there.
And that one may have been out, but I just want to point out Sophie Henry. She's done amazing at blocking, and if you'll just watch her when she goes up, I swear she gets so much height over the net. It looks awesome.
Sophie Henry at the towering 6'3", one of the tallest players in the conference. And right there, I mean, she really didn't even have to jump to send that one over the net and out of bounds off the block that time. Tigers now 3 away, starting to pull away from this Dragons team. Another service ace for Brazil. She's got 3 tonight, matching how many she had last game. Courtney Hansen's lead on the team in service aces in jeopardy after Brazil's great week so far. Sophie Henry, the strength right there. She's going to put it down right in the middle.
And just so nonchalantly.
I mean, you see, with players like with Henry, the only thing you're waiting for is for Emily Adams and Leah Gardner to really get out of the way and let her be that full-time middle blocker position. You've already seen that she's already shown the readiness to play. Maddie Landry, though, strong swing, and she'll put it down to end the set. And before we go to break, Cameron, going into this final set, what do you think we're going to see from Ouachita?
Well, I think just now we saw a lot of good work from our younger players or players that don't get to play as much, and I'm hoping to see more of that because, after all, they are the future of the Tiger team.
And we've really seen some great play. Sophie Henry, the name to really look out for. That middle blocker position has been well kept tonight, and we'll see more from her later on in this one, heading into set number 3 on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia, 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tea Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia.
Action continuing here from the spec. We have not eclipse the hour mark in this one, in Ouachita hoping to go back to their dorms and apartments early. They've taken 2 sets pretty handily in this one, hoping to take set number 3 and send Lane College over to Henderson for their matchup tomorrow. I'm Isaac Bourne here, joined by Cameron Boyd. And Cameron, what have we really seen just in reference to really the youth from this Ouachita team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the younger girls on this team have done amazing tonight. I just want to point out Sophie Henry again with 5 kills, only 2 behind Riley Brazil leading the team right now.
In Brazil, she's had herself a night to remember as well. She's got those 3 service aces, also 2 digs on that defensive side. I mean, Brazil can really do it all, and we've talked about it earlier, but her ability to lead this team, and she's now getting that much-needed break after, I mean, she's a player that Coach Frizzell Kaiser depends on and doesn't really take out ever.
Yeah, she really takes her out, and I think a big part of that is just, like I said earlier, having that leadership on the court.
And for the first time today, Margaret Addison Scott, the native of Cabot, will get some time here, and Savannah Whitaker also on the court. Gonna give it up to Hill. And Winter Hill, she's been very good at finding her way around those blocks. Also, Paige Webb getting her first action of the night as well for Ouachita. Dragons strike first here in set 3. Hanson up to Emma Hill, and just barely can't find that back line. Native of Greenbrier, Arkansas, is not going to get it down. Cameron, I say this every time, but it's just so perfect. I mean, Emma's from Greenbrier tearing it up tonight, but I think the person from Greenbrier that's tearing it up tonight the most is on the microphone. That's Cameron, by the way. She's not telling you that, but it is Cameron.
Can't brag on myself.
Dragons, they lead 3-0 here after the Tigers can't receive the serve. Landry under it. Hanson on the set. Nice block by the Dragons. And Ouachita, they'll relinquish another point. They've yet to score. And Lane College really feeling themselves right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're looking at a completely different game right now, having Lane College lead by 4.
We'll see how long this one goes before Allison Frizzell Kaiser starts to put her starters back in. But Courtney Hanson, my favorite word to use for those types of plays by her is some trickeration. Instead of giving it up to one of her attackers, she's just going to put it down and gain another kill.
Right, she got tired of losing by 4. She decided to do something about it.
For Hanson, that's her first kill of the night. Delaney Gonzalez can't get under it. Nice attack that time by Gaston. Substitutions now for Lane College coming in now, Malaya Young, native of Barberton, Ohio. One thing you got to say about this Lane College team is they come from everywhere. You've got Alabama natives, Arkansas natives, Ohio natives, and even Nigeria natives, as we talked about with Olatunji earlier. Hanson to Webb. Kisgan to Whitaker. And nice save by Gonzalez, and Tigers alive and well. Whitaker, she'll get it over the block and down. Tigers recover after the dive from Delaney Gonzalez, and that's why that freshman has been the most played freshman by Frizzell Kaiser this season.
Yeah, her hustle is going to say a lot about the type of player she is.
Delaney Gonzalez, the native of Sanger, Texas, standing at just a mere 5'3", but that height does not go to tell the fight that is in her. Whitaker, her attack is blocked. Tigers now give it up to Hill. Some strength on the attack, Tigers receive it. And Sophie Henry, she decides to end it right there. She'll put it down in the back row.
That's going to be her 6th kill of the night.
And the freshman deciding to do well with the time that she's given on the court. And that's exactly how you get more playing time when you are a young player for a very experienced team. Henry with the solo block that time, just proving my point again. And Cameron, I would liken Sophie Henry to someone like you. As a freshman last year, just putting yourself on the mic and taking advantage of the time you have, and now you are one of the better commentators in the Great American Conference, I would say.
Yeah, it's definitely intimidating, you know, being the youngest one, coming on doing something you've never done before. But I think that's something I'm seeing in her, just gaining her confidence and, you know, finding her ability.
And that confidence has done well for the Tigers. They've now tied it back up 5-0 after taking a 4-0, after trailing 4-0 earlier, as Kisgan's going to get the service ace. Tigers hoping to go home early. We've still not eclipsed the hour mark here. That one's going to go down and out. Tigers, they take that 2-point lead. And that's a timeout here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back. Tigers lead 7-5 on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street or visit their website at printmaniatees.com. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business, Print Mania has been serving the area since 1992. Call Print Mania today at 870-246-3803.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Action continuing here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Ouachita just recently taking back the lead. They lead 7-5 here in set number 3. And nice block. Lane College hoping to return it, but they can't. Sophie Henry and Savannah Whitaker, they've been a wall up front here in this set.
And I think that block with Sophie Henry is just so strong because of her height. It's very hard to find a way around her.
Kisgan, she's back to serve again. She's been back there for quite a while. Henry, she's going to give it up to Whitaker. A little bit of contention at the net. Ouachita, they're able to get it over and down. Maybe not what was intended, but definitely what happened.
You can see the bench looking a little stressed after that.
Maybe a little head scratchers there, but you know what? A point is a point in the game of volleyball. Kisgan, that left-handed serve. Contention for the Dragons. That one's blocked. Ouachita a chance to bring it back. Henry puts the hammer down. Sophie Henry, I'd liken her to a taller Leah Gardner, and once again, that's another kill for her.
Yeah, she's just had herself such a good night.
That one out by Lane College. Tigers really cementing themselves here. Up to Powell. Hanson, she'll give it up to Whitaker. Whistle blown, and that one's going to go for the Tigers. Whitaker, she's going to get herself the kill that time. And Cameron, you're seeing Savannah Whitaker, who's mainly been that defensive specialist for Ouachita, get some time in that front row. And, I mean, like we said, obviously you're seeing the younger players get some time, but also some players playing a little out of position.
Yeah, and I think originally Savannah did start out as a hitter, if I'm correct, and then was moved to the back row. So it's probably uplifting for her to get back to the position she's used to.
And this Ouachita lineup, they've really been that sweet spot for Allison Frizzell-Kaiser tonight. She's not made any substitutions, and this team has, this lineup, the 6-person lineup, has really been a game changer for them. Hanson, she'll give it up to Emma Hill. Courtney Hanson, nice dig. Lane College, they'll have to deal with it. Hanson all the way over to Whitaker. Powell, nice dig. Dragons still alive. And Gaston, she's gonna sneak that one through the block and down in the middle. Substitutions now for the Dragons. Coming in as number 7, Jayla Johnson, and number 17, Delight Olatunji. Up to Henry, the block, but nicely received by Hanson, and the Dragons will have to deal with it. Kisgan under it, and Tigers can't deal with it. Savannah Whitaker hit it back towards that back row, and Delaney Gonzalez couldn't send it back over.
Again, great hustle by Gonzalez, though, just giving it all she's got.
And you might see in her another future libero for this Tiger team. Kisgan, though, she'll have another year to cement herself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I do see a lot of Kisgan in her, though, just the fight and the hustle she has.
Whistle blown. That one is going to go for the Dragons. Tigers still 11 away. Lane College still very much in this set. Hanson back to Hill. And on the set that time, Johnson trying to mimic some Courtney Hanson trickeration, but can't that time. Substitutions, Margaret Addison Scott, she'll see her first time on the court today. And Mac Bidwell, she'll be back to serve. And another infraction for the Dragons, and Ouachita pulling away further here. Johnson, she'll give it up to Gaston, and she'll split the defense wide open and put it down. And that really is the key to being a frontline player, is trying to find that gap in between those backline defensive players.
Yeah, you've got to have that court vision and know where those open spots are.
Bidwell back to Whitaker. Tigers another chance to go back at it. Bidwell this time, though, she'll give it up to Scott. Bidwell now to Henry, and that one is just barely going to elude that back line. Sophie Henry looking to go for double digits on kills tonight.
And her swings going out of bounds is not something you see very often. I'm thinking she's trying to work over that block that's in her way and just couldn't quite get it to go back down afterward.
If there is a player that can put it down over a block, though, you've got to give it to the height of Henry. Tice and Maddie Landry coming in. And folks, this might be a unit you'll see on the court coming very soon to this Tiger team. You've got 2 freshmen and a sophomore in that front row, and then in the back row you've got 2 juniors and a sophomore. Sophie Henry at the middle blocker, but I mean, Cameron, I'm excited for the future of this Ouachita team if this is what we have coming up for us.
I am too. I see so much potential in these younger players, and they're just proving their abilities when they get playing time like this.
Tice, that one will get past her that time. Tigers still lead here by 7. Back to serve in her first action of the night here is Kinsley Lowe, the libero out of West Memphis, Arkansas. That serve will arch high and out of bounds, out the back. Tigers now just 6 away. We have overcome the hour mark. It's now 7:03 here at Arkadelphia. Sophie Henry, that serve is going to go out. Now coming in for her is Kylie Kisgan. Now more substitutions for the Dragons as well. That'll be number 12, Shania Jones, and number 10, Tyriana Garrett. Excuse me. It'll be it will be Tyriana Garrett. For a second, it looked like 15 on her jersey. Landry free shot will go out of bounds. Lane College now on a bit of a run. Jones on the serve. And Landry, she looked like she was trying to set up Scott over there. Kisgan, she'll set up Landry now. And strong swing, nicely received by Gaston. Kisgan under it. And Bidwell, she's going to get it off the ceiling, and the Tigers still going here. Bidwell over to Landry. Gets it through the block and down.
Great fight there by both teams. I think we've seen a improvement in momentum by Lane College by a lot.
Now in for Bidwell and Scott here is Emma Hill and Courtney Hansen. Officials coming in now to allow Lane College to wipe down this floor. Tigers 5 away. Service here by Courtney Hansen. Powell under it. And getting on the ground for it is Tice, but just can't get to it nearly in time. Dragons still an uphill battle here if they want to take a set. They trail 20-14. Here's Jaden Powell. Hansen to Paige Webb. That time, Garrett can't get it over the net. Tigers just 4 away now. Savannah Whitaker, she'll come in for Anne-Marie Tice. Delaney Gonzalez now also in for Maddie Landry. Head coach Jeanette Williams, she's going to talk to her team, and we're going to take a break as well. Tigers 4 away from taking it here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Ouachita, we're excited to partner with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, which offers many benefits to alumni and friends, and we want to tell you about one of those.
I'm Dylan McClain, a proud alumni, and I serve as the Vice President and Attorney at the Arkansas Baptist Foundation. The foundation proudly serves as Ouachita's planned giving partner, so if you're considering leaving a legacy gift or want to explore other charitable giving options, we'd love to guide you through that process. If you'd like to learn more about how you can invest in the next generation of Ouachita students, please contact us using the information below.
Go Tigers!
Final minutes of play here for the Tigers. They lead 21-14, hoping to take this one and go back to their dorms early. And some youth really displaying themselves tonight for this Ouachita team, getting some chances to really prove themselves to this older team in the Great American Conference. Tigers, they've got a visit from the state of Oklahoma later this week, so getting a nice tune-up against Lane College to start the week. Definitely something that will hopefully go to help them as they head into more Great American Conference play on Thursday. 22-14, Delaney Gonzalez here to serve. And Gaston, she's gonna pull that one, but they're gonna give the Tigers the point. And Fraction looks like she did just grab it a little too much that time.
Yeah, it did look like she kind of scooped the ball.
Trying to dunk it over the net was Gaston, but wrong sport tonight. Gaston, she'll go at it again, trying to get it over the block. Hanson there to receive. Gonna give it up to Hill, and Paige Webb on the block. She'll get hands on it and put it down in the middle. Tigers now, it is match point here from the Spec, Delaney Gonzalez. She'll be back to serve once again for Ouachita. Powell over to Winter Hill, and just some strength on the attack. And really, when they've given it up to Winter Hill tonight, she's been able to really put it down with some strength. Just the organization for this Dragons team has really been the main issue for them tonight.
Yeah, I think they just struggle working together the most. And if they could get that figured out, they could be a better team.
Whitaker, she'll get it over, but the block by Lane forces her to stay there. Kisgan back to Whitaker. Block again by Lane, but they're gonna send it out of bounds. And Ouachita, they prevail in 3 sets tonight. A Monday night game in Ouachita. They'll move now to 15-3 on the season. Meanwhile, Lane College, they move to 3-16 on the year. They move to take on Henderson State tomorrow over at the Duke Wells Center at 2 o'clock. Meanwhile, Ouachita, they've got 2 days off on Tuesday and Wednesday before the GAC play continues. They've got SWASU Thursday and Northwestern on Friday. And we'll see what happens in those. But for now, Cameron, what did we see from this Ouachita team tonight?
I think at the beginning we just saw a lot of organization, a lot of teamwork, something the Tigers are really well at, just working together. And then we saw a lot of our younger players go in and gain some experience and prove themselves. And that's something I love to see. And I love that Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser does, because they are the future of the Ouachita team. And I think they have a lot of potential to make a good team.
And those older players really setting the tone in that first set, and then allowing the younger players to come in and really get that experience in sets 2 and 3.
Right, and I think just the fact that they were able to come in and recover and continue what the older players was doing says a lot.
And with that, this has been Isaac Bourne and Cameron Boyd. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We'll be back in action Thursday night at 6 o'clock, so make sure to tune into that. But for now, we'll see you next time here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.